welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I am so excited to go Christmas shopping. In this video, I'm gonna take you guys along with me, bring you into Hobby Lobby, one of my favorite places to shop for Christmas. They get it out so early, and I've actually waited quite a while until I filmed this video because I just wanted it to be a little bit more in season. I feel like a lot of these items will sell out, and I didn't pick up very many, just a few things that will be staple pieces for my kitchen mainly. And they are Pottery Barn dupes. They are so good. And last year I could not get my hands on them, but this year I went early enough and I went to a bigger Hobby Lobby than my local one, and I found them. I'm so excited to shop with you all, and stay tuned for a haul at the end. I'll be coming back here and I'll show you guys the pieces that I picked up and how I'm gonna style them in my home this holiday season. If you're interested in more Christmas decorating inspiration, I have an entire Christmas 2025 playlist. I will have that linked down below, and I'll be adding to that playlist weekly, if not multiple videos a week. I'm gonna be filming all kinds of fun Christmas content, and I am so excited. So it would mean the world to me if you liked this video and subscribed to my channel. But before we get started, I'd kindly like to thank Function Health for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I mentioned in a few videos back that I was getting blood work done through Function Health. If you didn't know, Function Health is a healthcare platform that offers blood testing on hundreds of different tests. It gives you a good insight on where your health is overall, and it also offers support based on your results. With Function, you can test over 100 biomarkers. So I went in for my blood work last week and I already have some of my results. A lot of my biomarkers came out really good, which made me feel so at ease about just where my overall health is. However, there were some things that I was suspicious if they were off, and it was confirmed. I typically have low iron, and I was able to do specific blood testing to see where my ferritin levels were, and Function gave me suggestions on different foods that will help boost those levels, as well as supplements. I was able to also add on a few tests as well, and one of those was a food sensitivity test. I think it's good to do this every so often, just so you know if your body reacts to certain foods. I'm excited to get those test results back. I'll keep you guys posted, but so far I am loving Function Health. If you would like to try out Function for yourself, you can scan the QR code here on the screen. I do have a code that I will link down below. The first 1,000 people that use the link will get $100 off their membership. So I just wanted to kindly thank them again for sponsoring. Now let's head to Hobby Lobby. Hello friends, good morning. I am so excited to go Christmas shopping today. I'm about to go pick up my sister-in-law. She's going with me. We're driving about an hour and a half away to hit up all of the stores, and I'm so excited. So I've got my iced coffee that I made at home ready to go. It's my last of my pumpkin spice creamer. So we're gonna be moving on to peppermint mocha very soon. I've got my oatmeal in a to-go cup, and we're ready to hit the road. So I'm headed there to go pick her up, and then we're gonna head up Hobby Lobby, we're gonna hit up Home Goods, TJ Maxx, all the places, and I'm so excited. So let's get started. We made it to Hobby Lobby, and the first stop was the floral section. They finally have out all of their Christmas florals, and they are 50% off as well. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite finds. I love these dark red berries. They aren't a super bright red, and they are a great price, half off. I think these are beautiful mixed into other greenery. Now, some of my favorite greenery stems are these cedar stems. They are so affordable, and I have a lot of them in my Christmas collection. They have stood the test of time. They aren't a real touch, but they are very pretty. Here's an overall view of some of the florals that they have. I also love these sugared cranberries, or maybe they're pomegranates. I think they're really pretty. These are also very pretty stems. These I don't remember seeing last year, but they are a Norfolk pine stem. They also have some branches and little pine cones, and for $15 plus that half off price, that's a great deal. Here's a closer up look of the cedar stems. They are beautiful, and again, about $3.50 per stem. All right, now let's go check out the rest of the Christmas decor. This Hobby Lobby was a little all over the place. They had Christmas decor everywhere. So there is no rhyme or reason to this. I'm just showing things that caught my eye. So let me know down below in the comments what catches your eye in this video. I thought these wooden bells were beautiful, and something that I love checking out is their gingerbread section. This is gold. This is a total Pottery Barn lookalike. This whole collection is so good and so affordable, so I'm checking it all out. I actually already had purchased several of these items before I went this day, but I wanted to give you guys a close-up look. But stay tuned for the end of the video. I'll show you guys a haul of what I picked up. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing all that Hobby Lobby has to offer this year. They had so many beautiful things, and the Hobby Lobby that we went to was very big, but everything was spread out. There was Christmas throughout the entire store, so you had to like hit up every inch of the store, I feel like, to really see everything. So it was a bit overwhelming, but we got some good things. So I'm gonna show you guys a little haul. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there are so many Pottery Barn dupes, especially in the gingerbread house line. Oh my goodness, they are so good. So let me show you guys some of my new finds, and then I'll show you one that I had from last year. So Pottery Barn always comes out with these beautiful gingerbread house plates. They have a whole dinnerware set, but these are much more affordable. So these were originally $9.99. This is just a small plate. This would be so cute displayed with a gingerbread house setup, maybe in a kitchen, even for appetizers. I feel like you would mainly use this for decor, but I guess you could also use it as a plate, or maybe just like something simple. But then I also found the little version, and I'm planning on using this one in my bathroom as my little jewelry holder this season. I love the browns and the neutral colors, and I thought these were so cute. The smaller one was $6.99, so I got the large one and the small, and I think they're so cute. They also have a snowflake version in these as well. So I thought that this one was really cute as well. Again, just a small, I'll probably set a candle on this or something and create a little vignette, but I thought it was too cute to pass up, and this one was also $6.99. And all of the Christmas at Hobby Lobby is 50% off. So it's the time to shop. I also had the soap dispenser in this gingerbread house, and I just think this is so cute. This looks so high-end. I will probably rub and buff the top dispenser part to kind of match more of like a vintage look, but this was from the Robert Stanley line, and it was $10.99, so $5.50. So cute. And I feel like that's cheaper than what you would pay at Home Goods. And it's adorable. So I'm gonna put this in either our guest bathroom or my kids' bathroom. Last year I found the gingerbread house cookie jar. I decorated with it in my kitchen over by my coffee station. I have a few open shelves, and I decorated mainly with gingerbread houses over there, and this was the star of the show. I actually did put some cookies in there last year, and I just love it. I feel like this is such a timeless piece. This is definitely a Pottery Barn dupe. This was highly sought after last year, and they sold out so fast. I do feel like they have came out with a lot more. The shelves were stocked with these this year, but last year they were very hard to come by. So if you like these, I would get them early. I think after the sale price, it comes out to like $13.50 versus the almost $80 Pottery Barn one. This year, however, I found a new version, and I thought this would be a good addition to my gingerbread houses in that collection. And it's this little house. I did not see this last year, and I think it is so cute. The little house has little scallops on it, and it's got a lid, so you could fit, I don't know, some peppermint tea or anything really, even if you didn't want that. I thought this was so cute. This was $11.99 originally, so again, very affordable, and it goes perfect with the gingerbread house. I also got 2 of the gingerbread house mugs and one of the glass cups with the lids that has the Christmas trees on it for iced coffee. Since I am going with the gingerbread theme, I thought it would be nice to invest in another piece, and I got this cookie jar this year. This is a Christmas tree, and it is beautiful. I love these colors. It's so timeless. It's going to last. I love the browns and the natural colors, so I am so excited to decorate with this. And it's a cookie jar as well. It's so cute. The coloring is perfect. It's not an orangey brown. It's very just neutral. I love this so much. And this was $47.99, so a little bit more than the gingerbread house one. I will say, I feel like this coloring is slightly darker than the gingerbread house large cookie jar. So this one was 50% off of $48. I do feel like it might be a little bit larger though. So cute. I'm so excited to decorate with this. I did pick up one of the Anthropologie dupe glasses. Everybody is coming out with these, and I love it. I had never actually used one of these cups until we were on vacation this summer, and they had a real one, a real Anthropologie one in the cabinet, and I used it all week when we were there, and I loved it. So I got one of these. This one is $15.99 originally, which is kind of pricey, honestly, for a cup, but I really do like these. I love the cranberry fizz poppies. They're like a probiotic soda, and I have my like crunchy nugget ice. That together in this cup is so good. So it's kind of my little treat in the evenings, and this is so festive. This one has little wreaths with bows on them, and I think it's really cute. Okay, the last thing I picked up was a tree. This is a Norfolk pine tree, and it's a tabletop tree, but it's a larger one. So this was originally $44.99. Again, it was half off, and it comes with a black base. The greenery itself is so good. Once you bend the stems out, they drape. It's so pretty, and it has that real touch feel. So I like to invest in some nicer trees like this every year. Just grab a few here and there as I find good deals on them. And when I brought it home, I thought, what base am I going to put this in? And let me show you what I'm planning on doing. If you followed my fall decorate with me videos, I showed this vase from Hobby Lobby, naturally. And it's this beautiful, like brown, just very rustic, very old world. This vase is your price, so it's not on sale. It never goes on sale, but it's always $27.99, which for this vase and this look is a steal. This looks so high end. And I found that this tree fits perfectly, look at this, inside of this vase. Beautiful. So I'm gonna be styling this, I believe, on my entryway table, and I'm also gonna add some velvet thin red ribbon to around this rim, and I think it'll be just beautiful. I might add some twinkle lights, or I might just leave it plain, we'll see. But I thought this was such a good find. Under $50 for a whole unique high-end tree situation. Okay, the last thing I wanted to mention was, you guys know I'm going for that classic Christmas Ralph Lauren vibe. And last year I wanted some cafe curtains, but I couldn't find any that I just loved online. So I went to Hobby Lobby, got some fabric, and made my own. And I went with this print here. It's a dark green plaid, and I think it is the perfect Christmassy plaid that gives that vintage old world feel. I think it is so cute. So if you are looking to maybe make some cafe curtains, all I did was fold it over and ironed it. And then I have a tension rod on my kitchen window above my sink, and I have little hooks, and I will just hook them all on this piece of fabric, and I use them as my curtains. And then I also, if you've been following me for any amount of time, in my kitchen for my pantry, I have a wooden door that is really old, and I love just the character that it adds to the kitchen, but we never added actual glass into the frame. You know what I mean? The windows, the window panes. So I like to have a curtain through it, and I also got fabric to have a little curtain on there as well. So I'll put up some pictures from last year on how I styled those. But yeah, I wanted to mention that. I'm also getting extra fabric of this to tie in just the whole look around my house. Some other ways that I'm gonna use this is, you know those little Christmas trees that you can get from Hobby Lobby that have like a burlap base, or say, just for an example, this type of base, and it's just kind of plain. It's pretty, but if you don't want like a super sleek modern look and you want to warm it up, get you some fabric like this, wrap it up. This isn't the best example, but you'll get the picture. Wrap it up, tie it, and it totally transforms the look. So I did this with a lot of my smaller trees, not ones this big, but just my little small ones. You just take a little piece of fabric, and I did a lot of dark red velvet fabric last year, and I just changed the whole look of my little trees. So I love doing that. I'm also planning on using this to wrap some of the matting in picture frames, and I'm going to just add some vintage pictures around it. I love that look as well. So those are some ways that I'm going to use the fabric. You could also make your own bows, which is cute, or garland. Lots of different ways to use fabric, so don't sleep on the fabric at Hobby Lobby. Thank you guys for coming along with me today, going shopping, seeing all the fun Christmas goodies. It's the best time of year. I was so excited to go shop with my sister-in-law, and we had so much fun. We hit up all the stores in one day. We got coffee at Starbucks and the Target. We just had so much fun. We left about 8 o'clock in the morning and we didn't get back until 4 p.m. So we had so much fun. We listened to Christmas music all the way home and just talked about what we're excited for this holiday season. So if you are looking for any of these items, I will link the ones that I shared down below in my description box. If you didn't know, you can shop online at Hobby Lobby, even though I do like going into the store and getting the full experience. But I always do try to leave links for you guys if that's easier. So be sure to check those out. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.
Whoa, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh, oh. Da, 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 oh, oh, oh. Da, 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 da. Making our Christmas memories.